So on Saturday, Austin FC will be playing against Atlanta United for the first time in club history. But what exactly is United for Austin FC? Is it going to be an easy win or is it going to be a problem for the Verde and Black? Because currently, Atlanta United is sitting 11th place in the Eastern Conference with 20 points. And some are saying this is not the best year for Atlanta United. Because their record right now is 5 wins, 5 draws, and 7 losses. In the last 5 games, Atlanta United has suffered 3 losses, 1 draw, and 1 win. The last time United won was against Inter Miami at the Benz that happened last month ago by the score of 2-0. But for the Verde and Black, our record on the road has been really impressive for our second year as a sophomore team because we have 6 wins, 1 draw, and 3 losses. With the recent win on the road was against Colorado Rapids in a crucial comeback win that happened on 4th of July by a 3-2 score. But for Austin FC, we'll be playing against our 7th Eastern Conference team, and number 7 is Atlanta United. And our record against Eastern Conference teams have been really impressive with 6 wins and 1 draw. The recent Eastern Conference team the Verde and Black has won against was against Charlotte FC that happened last week by the score of 1-0 that Danny Pereira scored the game-winning goal by a beauty of a banger. But Austin FC have to focus on their Atlanta United's main players. 4 of them is probably attack the offense side. Midfield player Thiago Almada has scored 3 goals but provided 3 assists. The key strikers for Atlanta United are Chivas reject player Ronaldo Cisneros, who has scored 4 goals but provided 1 assist. And the other striker for Atlanta United has to be Luis Araujo, who has 4 goals and 2 assists. But the problem for Austin FC against Atlanta United is that our defense are in shambles and butt-ass naked because 1. Killer is out for suspension. 2. Cascante is out due to his hamstring injury, in which we don't know how long it's gonna take. And 3, Romania is out due to a concussion, which usually takes up for 14 days. So we give him another week until he's fully recovered. Because Galviesin has a main problem. Galviesin is gonna do the entire work as the only defender because he has to focus on Venezuelan striker, Atlanta United's key player, their most overrated, I'm just fucking around, their most important player who won them the MLS Cup and won the MLS Golden Boot race. It is Venezuelan Josef Martinez, who has got 5 goals and 3 assists to his name. He is the reason why Atlanta United are in 11th place, and he's the reason he's trying to make them be in a playoff spot. Because Galviesin against Josef Martinez should be a really interesting game. Some are saying put Ring as a center back, but I don't think that's gonna work because I mostly see Ring as a defender but as a defensive midfielder player. Because if you remember, when Ring played in the 6 against Montreal and FC Dallas, it worked out perfectly. But him as a center back with Galviesin, it's gonna be risky. I don't mind it, but I just don't feel like that's his perfect role. Call me crazy, but give Charlie Asante some minutes against Atlanta United. Sure, he's more of a fullback, either right back or left back, but put him in the center and see if he's comfortable alongside of Galviesin, and that way he can have a proper idea of what it's like to be a center back in case we don't have 3 of our main centers in the future, you know. The problem too about the midfield for Austin FC is that no Danny, no party, because Danny Pereira conceded his 5th yellow card this season and is suspended against Atlanta United. So that means Felipe will be playing against this match. But like I said to you guys, I don't like Felipe as a starter. He's more of a closer. And the last games we saw him as a starter, he's been lacking creativity. I guess against Charlotte FC he redeemed himself, but he was mostly like a shithousery player. But some are saying too that our new player, Washington Corozo, has been practicing with the first team this week, and he might get minutes against Atlanta United, but it's a substitution player. So I don't mind if we put, let's say, Owen Wolf in the midfield and put Washington Corozo in the right wing role. You know, Owen Wolf replaces Felipe sub, Owen Wolf in the midfield, Corozo in the right wing role. It's going to be interesting to see our new player get some minutes and see how fast he is and how dependent he's going to be in the right wing role. Because Austin FC, our three main players, Driussi, Fagundes, and Urruti, have to go past by the defense wall of Atlanta United. Three players, Miles Robinson, who has won 50% of the time, George Campbell, 63% of the time, and Brooks Lennon, 58% of the time. These are the three main players on the defense for Atlanta United, but the problem about Atlanta United is that they have allowed 26 goals. So for our main three of Austin FC, of Driussi, Urruti, and Fagundes, they have to go past to them in a creativity and versatile way. But yeah, you guys, I hope Austin FC gets the win against Atlanta United. It's going to be a really tough game because Atlanta United has home field advantage, but I feel like it's going to be a narrow win. Austin FC with a 2-0 win by the goals of Driussi, marking his 11th goal of the season. And let's say Fagundes, or probably Corozo, might be scoring his first goal against Atlanta United. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys understood this video. I'll be back here again with the Austin FC reaction video to the Atlanta United match. But for the meantime, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.